What's up, people? It's 4 and 2K. 4 and 2K. Like everything else, I'm always experimenting with my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Especially my Fallen Underground, I always experiment with it. I experiment with human behaviors. Okay? How people treat each other. You know what I mean? In circumstances where it could be a tough circumstance or it could be a weak circumstance. How do they treat each other? I've been doing this for the last 2 months. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out why we keep going backwards as a species. You know what I'm saying? Why is it always about looks? Why is it always about appearance? Why is it always about segregating each other? You know what I'm saying? Now, I did some studies, right? We was doing. It's not just me that was doing it. It's a couple of us that are doing it, talking about why black people are, you know, I don't know. It was a deep study. It went the way it's supposed to went. It went the way it's supposed to, you know. I think as a species of human beings, we've been treated. We're disgusting, man. We're disgusting, man. There were certain things that people, like when I was on my Fallen Underground, when I'm sitting there, you know, I was trying to see if people really had a good heart inside. You know what I mean? When it comes to certain things. Some people, like I talked about R. Kelly, I talked about certain people, certain things I talked about just to see what would happen. And like everything else, more people are about R. Kelly than against R. Kelly. You know what I mean? More people like trolls and some say, leave R. Kelly alone. Leave this one alone. Leave that one alone. You know? You all think that you're going to get this millionaire person, huh? You think you're going to get some rich guy or some rich woman that's going to take care of you, huh? When you're so dysfunctional as a quote-unquote black communities and all these communities, right? Well, anyway, you know, I experimented on my channel like I always do. You know what I mean? YouTube gave me I got another slap on the wrist because of the R. Kelly video. Now, the thing about YouTube, don't think that people are not watching your channel. They are watching your channel. A lot of people watch your channel, but guess what? YouTube have things on there where they can block it, where you can't see exactly how many people are looking at your channel. Okay? So the only way you're gonna figure out if people really watching your channel, take your channel, right? Put it in private. Put your channel in private. As you put it in private, then reset your whole hit the reset, like, you know, the refresh. After you hit the refresh in private, you'll see all these numbers lighting up. Now let's just say you got 20 people look at your thing. You know, the 20 people looked at it, right? Now the whole day you think it's just 20 people that watched it, right? No. That's why I say a lot of YouTube are playing games with our channels. You know what I mean? That's why I can't take nothing really serious on YouTube like I used to, because they're doing criminal activity by cutting us down. You know? Finding ways of cutting our checks down on YouTube. Finding ways of making sure we don't get paid for anything. You know what I mean? A lot of people say it's a white and black issue. I really, between me and you, the YouTube people that are Caucasian love it when they see niggers do stupid shit. They love us when we rapping. Like 6ix9ine up there saying like he's so happy that he made 3-point-something million views because he got beat up by his own people. So now he thinks he's happy because he's in the single. I can do everything. You know what? I'm just saying, people, we got this life so backwards that I'm knock on wood, I'm going to do it right now. I'm so happy that I live where I live at. I'm so happy where I live at now. The more I go on YouTube and see how people in the worst areas don't even help each other, just sit there and shit and pee on each other, pretty much, right? Like R. Kelly. Because you don't really care nothing about your community. All you keep doing is robbing it. And after that, all I'm going to do is tell you how I think from after this YouTube, a couple more YouTube videos after that, I'm just going to sit there and tell you why we are a bottom of the barrel. Why are we a shit? Why are we a fucking called losers, in this world? Why come black people, quote unquote, the original people of the earth, are losers in the end? Because it feels like it, right? I'm just saying, like, certain things that happen, I have some here. Certain things that happen in your life, it happens for a reason, man. You know what I learned about when I was trying to learn about the Creator when I was a kid to now? There was so many hurdles that I had to go through to learn about the Creator. You know that? And once I learned about the Creator and I understood the Creator, then that's when everything went bad, quote unquote. Like, people didn't like me as much because I was learning more about the Creator instead of learning about the street, learning about how people are doing so dysfunctional in communities, right? While I was sitting there trying to tell my Creator how am I going to get out of it without looking like a dweeb, quote unquote, right? Looking like a peasant, looking like just a quote unquote the N-word that we always use, right? Now, the reason why I feel this way, I've been feeling like this for the last couple of months. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't been making no roast videos. That's why I haven't insulted certain people, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work because all they do is make money, and they turn around and destroy their own people at the same time. They hurt their own race of people. You know what I'm saying? Just like the last YouTube thing I did something about the monkeys and the silverbacks, right? And how us black people that are darker hate the ones that are lighter, or don't like the ones that are lighter, or they despise the ones that are lighter. You know what I'm saying? They despise them. Trust me. They despise people that are light-skinned. They do. Maybe in my section too. My section is not that like that. In other parts of the section there is. There's silverbacks that don't like nobody unless they're silverbacks. I'm telling you. You see how black this hat is? If you're not black as this hat, you're not considered black people in a lot of areas, man. People don't realize the shit that us black people go through. Besides, you know, hating ourselves, right? Hating each other for anything, you know. That's why some people say, oh, you could be so famous, you could do this, you could do that. I don't want to. You know why? Because black people burnt me out. Black people burnt me out since I was a child. You know, you could burn yourself out from a child all the way up to a grown-ass man and burn you out trying to help a community that don't want to be helped. Okay? There's a such thing as communities that don't want to be helped. There's certain things that certain people that just say, look it, leave the community alone. I like them fucked up. I like them looking like shit. I like them looking like losers. I like seeing women and kids on welfare and they can't afford nothing. I like seeing kids getting violated. There's people on this YouTube that like seeing that. They love seeing us black people suffer every day in our lives. And nobody, and who's there to help us? Nobody. Nobody's here to help us. Me, I put a lot of, on my YouTube channel, that Foreign Underground channel, I put myself in a lot of different ways on that channel just to see what would happen. You know? And you know how many people that I know that I'm doing this on purpose? The stuff that I did on my other YouTube thing, I did it on purpose. A lot of that stuff I did on purpose. And people say, why are you going to do that shit? Why are you going to do that? Because I'm doing it on purpose. I'm showing you how much that nobody don't really give a fuck about black people. They don't give a fuck about white people. Nobody give a fuck about who's famous, who's got money. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers worried about child molesters. You're worrying about fucking grown-ass men that's fucking little kids. You like, you know what I mean? Qualamine. This nigga talk shit all his life, and now when he's trying to make YouTube videos about his ass, nobody want to. Everybody's trying to cover up a fucking pedophile, a fucking rapist. You motherfuckers cover up your own fucking dirt. You know, I'm from an era where we all work together as a team. Even the drunks and everybody, we even try to get them off the street and help them have a soup or something to eat in their stomach. They wasn't just laying around in the street fucking smoking crack and shooting heroin up their nose. I mean, in their arms. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm sorry. There was a dude that I knew back in the day that used to shoot heroin in some like a vein inside of his nose, so nobody could know that he was a fucking junkie, and all his nose always was beat red. So I do so he could shoot things in weird areas, like your fingernail and the side of your fingernails, in your nail and your foot. I grew up around a lot of fucking losers. I grew up around a lot of fucking deadbeat losers. Didn't want to pay child support, didn't want to take care of their kids. You know, women that couldn't afford to put Pampers on the kids because they're chasing some nigga down the street so he could go get his 20 piece of crack. This is where YouTube starting to be with me. It's starting to be like that. All I'm looking at is a bunch of crackheads looking for fucking donations. I don't see real men and women the way I'm supposed to see them. And the ones I do see as men and women, those are the ones that don't have the big following base. They're the ones that actually was true to themselves. They're true to themselves. You know what I mean? They got a small little group of people and they're like, okay, we don't need a million people. We just need each other. You know what I'm saying? Which I understood. There's a lot of people that I go in their lives and I talk to them. I talk to them like they're human beings. I talk to them like they're actually human beings. Just because I'm on this YouTube making wild, acting wild, or whatever you want to call it. But when I'm talking to you, person to person, man to man, or woman to woman, I'm telling you with respect until you disrespect me. Right? I'm going to tell you people, just because people are rich on here and you keep thinking that just because you describe them because they're rich, you're looking really stupid because the ones who are rich are hustling the shit out of you, okay? The ones who are rich shouldn't be asking you for shit by now. They should be trying to help you or make fucking a lot of, well, I'm not saying it because a lot of people I know, they got a lot of my ideas from me on how they do their YouTube better. How to make more subscriber views. A lot of them listen to me because they know I know what the fuck I'm doing. They know I do shit on purpose just to fuck with people because I want you to be real good people. I want you to be honest people with yourselves. And I want you to take care of your kids and stop playing with this YouTube like it's a game. You know? Actually, it is a game, but it's a game in its own way. You know what I'm saying? But if you're over 18, the game should be already out the window. That's the way I'm looking at it. Damn, I don't got no lighter. Well, all I know is that I'm doing my thing. I'm watching the time. I'm doing my thing. I'm watching the fuck-ups. I'm watching the ones who call themselves rich and they pretend that they're better than everybody while they're fucking draining the ones who are poor and broke. The suckers. See what rich people do? We look at other people and we call you suckers. Because that's all you're doing. You're trying to fucking buy a dream on YouTube. You're trying to donate. You're trying to buy into a rich group of people that don't give a fuck about you. And some of us trying to care about the little man. Some of us trying to care about little people like you. Because you little people are more important. Because without you little people, there wouldn't be rich people, would there? But you little people trying to be down with the rich people, and the ones who are rich don't want to be down with you. They don't give a fuck about you people. You can keep describing to these people that are rich, but they don't give a fuck about you. I know a lot of people just laugh at you. Nowhere but lie. There was a situation where I had a friend of mine, right? This chick likes him, right? And this chick fucking gave this motherfucker almost $400 or $500 because she liked him. And she was hoping that he would she was trying to hook him in. You know what I'm saying? She figured, oh, I give him $500, you know what I mean? He'll think I'm one of them. Find out later, she was some project chick that fucking spent her rent money on some fucking rich guy, one of my friends, that didn't need the money. And he's sitting there like, look at this dummy. She spent her whole rent money on me and don't even know what the fuck she's doing. And I'm rich. I'm rich. The only reason I'm rich is because this bitch thinks she's going to pay. She thinks she's going to hustle me and get the rest of that loot. You invest $500, and what did you get out of your $500? Nothing, did you? You didn't get no relationship. You didn't get a date with the guy. You didn't get shit said, but thank you, right? Because always some of you people on this YouTube, just because you donated to somebody, you think that it's going to become something better in your life. It's not. Or you could join a group of people because, you know, you can join them because you made it look like you got some money in your pocket. Nobody don't give a fuck like that. Rich people don't care about what you have, that little bit of money you call money. That's why those donations are shit. I'm just saying, I can't get this blunt right. I don't know what's wrong. I'm just saying, heed to the warning. Stop thinking that rich people got your back. You can donate all the money you want to these rich people, because they be out, a lot of my rich people, and they're laughing at you every fucking day. Because some of these rich people on the YouTube, they're laughing at you because they're treating you like it's church. You know what I mean? They're treating you like you're a fucking Christian that don't know any better. You don't know even your real religion. You're going on somebody else's religion that's not even based on yours. That's what I'm saying. You two so ass backwards, man. Some of you deserve to be fucking robbed. Some of you deserve to fucking to treat each other like shit until something happens. Because you're gonna just kill yourselves, and I'm gonna sit right here and watch it, or I try to stop as much as I can, but I can't. I can't stop evil. You know what I'm saying? IP 402K. I better leave it alone. Later.